Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. I can't believe Christmas is getting so close right now, and this is actually a video request that I've been saving up until a little before Christmas when a lot of people will be traveling. Someone had asked me what are the best makeup palettes for travel, and I thought that's a phenomenal idea, and I have a lot of palettes that I consider to be great for that purpose, because sometimes when you look at makeup palettes, whether they are a big eyeshadow palette or maybe they've got a lot of different face things in it, sometimes they're so big they're really just not convenient or not practical for travel. So I have found some sort of small-ish palettes. Some of them can still do a lot of great things. The palettes I'm talking about, I have kind of a variety of price ranges and a variety of functions as well. So hopefully this gives you some ideas. If you've got something similar in your collection, you're like, oh yeah, that would be a great thing to take with me when I go back to see family or whatever. And some of these palettes I might have already posted a review on or a blog about. So if I have those, I will post them as links down below in the extra info section. I want to start off with a palette that is really like super tiny. I mean, talk about travel friendly. This one is like smaller than my hand, and it's from NYX, and it's the Bronze Smoky Look Kit. They have a variety of different kind of color combos in these little kits, but basically what you get are 9 eyeshadows and 2 lip colors and a couple little applicators there. So as you can see, the bottom part slides out, but NYX shadows are wonderful quality. They have other, I think 10 color eyeshadow palettes that are also great for travel. I love this because it's so small, and this particular palette I really enjoy because I like these bronzy browns year-round. I mean, it kind of strikes you to look at it as maybe something that would be great for summer, but I think that these colors look fantastically, is that a word? Fantastically? Flattering on all different skin tones, all different eye colors as well. Another palette that I think is super cute, first off, is from Tarte, and it is the Couture palette. And I know I've talked about this one before. I think I got some swatches on my blog, but it has this gorgeous purple quilted look to it, and then you open it up, and I like that it's not an overwhelming amount of colors here. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 different shadows. You've got some nice light shades, but you've also got the colors that can make this into a wonderful smoky eye if you want to. So I think that's an important quality in a travel palette. You know, you don't have so much to where you're kind of overwhelmed with color, but you've got enough to give you some variety. This one also comes with a double-ended brush. One side works nice as a crease or kind of a smudged out liner type side, and then one is more of a typical eyeshadow brush. You also get a double-ended liner, which I must admit is not my favorite, but it's there if you need it. And you also get a nice big mirror, which I think is a great quality for a palette to have when you're on the go. Gotta mention it because I know I've traveled with this more than a few times, and it's the Urban Decay Naked palette. Yes, I have posted my review on the Naked 2, and that's something I think, just in a quick nutshell here, if you like kind of a variety of different smoky looks, I think you can get more of that with the first Naked palette, because you've got like dark brown, dark plum, and kind of a dark grayish black here that you can create different looks with, paired with the mid-tone colors and the light colors. Naked 2 has a lot of like medium to light tone shades and only a couple of darker colors. So if you go for more natural looks all the time, you might kind of gravitate more toward Naked 2. Both are beautiful, both have beautiful colors, and both are actually, I mean, the same basic size here. So either one, you know, is great for travel because it is so streamlined. There's not a lot of excess packaging with this, so you get what you get, and you can easily throw this in a travel bag, no problem, and great quality eyeshadows. Now I want to give a shout out to kind of a rediscovered neutral palette that I think is really great, and I don't feel like I've heard enough about this, but this is from e.l.f., and it is one of their 32 color palettes, which I believe sells for $5, and this is the warm option with that. So what you're getting, if you kind of look row by row with me across the top, you've got some nice light shades, then you've got some warm browns and neutrals in the second row. third row, I'm seeing like some berry and wine colors and just really pretty warm shades. And then across the bottom, you've got kind of a nice array pretty much across that whole row of dark colors. So variety in this is nice if you like relatively neutral looks. This is probably the least hit and miss of any e.l.f. palette I've tried. I can honestly say I like most of the colors in this. You get some matte, some shimmer, some metallic. Variety for the quality. I think this is really worth more than $5, and I think there's just the size, the portability. By now you might be saying, where are the colors? Show me a colorful travel palette. And I have one, and I know I've talked about this on a couple of occasions, but I just want to give it a quick shout out again. It's the Smokey palette from Coastal Scents. This is great because if you look closely at it, if you're thinking, okay, how do I use that, or where do I even begin? Well, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sections of color. You kind of have some direction when you look at it that way. And these shades really are like bright and pigmented. They look bright in here, they show up bright on your eyes. So I think it's a great palette for variety. And if you really have no idea what you're gonna wanna wear or like what kind of outfits or looks you wanna go with, you could pretty much pull off everything here from a neutral smoky eye to something really bright and colorful. Pretty much everything I've talked about so far has been a palette for eyes, and I don't feel like I have a lot of great palettes that also contain face products that I feel are really nice and portable. But one that I know I've spoken about before is my Mally More Perfect palette, and there's actually now an even more perfect palette on QVC. I asked for it for Christmas, we'll see if it comes, but this has 6 phenomenal, very wearable eyeshadows that I get good out of all the time, from the dark smoky colors to the mid-tones to the light tones. These are very well put together shadows. They're not just like, you know, okay, random eyeshadow colors just thrown into a palette. These are, you know, truly saturated colors that go on so smooth, so rich. You've got a couple blushes here, which I love, especially this pink one, which is called Mally's Glow Blush. I have that individually as well. I love that shade. And then you've got more of a peachy blush. And then over here you've got an eyeshadow base and an illuminator. So that's kind of a cream product that you can use to highlight, you know, any area of your face you want. Big mirror here too, so that makes it so much easier when you're traveling to be able to pull out something like that. You don't know if you've got enough bathroom counter space for you and all your sisters or whoever to use, so it's nice to have something like this. This is a great size, and like I said, eyeshadows plus some blush colors plus some other products in there, so that can make it even more travel friendly. One more thing I want to mention in case you're not aware about the Z palette. This is so cute. This one is zebra print. You can get them in different fun styles, and I believe this is the large size, and they have smaller sizes too. But basically what you're looking at here are some depotted shadows, or Coastal Scents makes those hot pots, which are like little individual shadows, and they magnetize right in here. That's a very strong magnet in here. Nothing's gonna fall out. It's nice and sturdy. With some shadows you'll find you have to add a magnet to the back, just because, I mean, that's the nature of the pan or the product that you had there, but some will magnetize right in here. So I've got like some big Stila shadows, a couple of blushes over here, but this makes a really great travel product. You can switch this out and completely customize this to whatever shadows and shades you like. I actually haven't switched mine out much because I've got what I feel like is a lot of variety in here already, but love the Z palette, and I think it's very streamlined. Like I said, none of these palettes have a whole lot of frills to them, but they are very practical, very functional. They're gonna work with you size-wise. They're not going to overload you with product to be traveling with, and variety of price ranges there too. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I definitely wish you all safe travels for the holidays. Talk to you again soon.